Hey, what is up, guys? Evan Aldo here. So, latest trades. I'm into two shorts right now. Those are trades in the exclusive Discord. I'm not going to show you them exactly where I went in because they still haven't reached technically an outcome on the trade. Still haven't hit the first take profit. So, it'd be unfair for the people who are paying for it. So, I'm not going to show you that. But if you're interested, link in description below. It's through Patreon. So, the first thing I want to start with today's analysis is I'm on my Brave New Coin chart so I can see everything. And the monthly VWAP I want to talk about. So, pretty much every single time VWAP has came up this close to the zero line here, we've come up a lot more, except back here, July 2014. This was our 2014 bear market. Given length and cycle theory, given inflation, given how things are generally looking on other time frames, I think we're not going to crash another 60-70% like we did in October 2014. And even if we do with higher market cap and everything, this is when Bitcoin was at $600, we would probably only crash down to 25k rather than or 23k rather than a full out 70-60% correction. It's unlikely. I think the odds of that happening are probably 20-30% the most. I think 75% chance we will most likely continue forward here. Moving on to, let's go to the regular Bitcoin chart so we could see the data on the lower time frames. Moving on to our 2 week. You still got your green dot. That's really good. Why I think this is better, than our bear market in 2018. You got money flow starting to come back up with the green dot, which is a much better sign. This is our case to bring us up to, around 80k, have a peak in the summer, 75, 80k, which is what I'm thinking is most likely going to happen here. I think the stock market as well will continue forward with Bitcoin. So, yeah, this is a slightly more into our bearish case on the weekly. The VWAP's curving down, your money flow is starting to come out. However, I think what could happen is it could just come up like this. Now, for the very short term, for some of these time frames, on our 3-day and the other thing on the 3-day, last time we had this green dot on the 3-day right here on Market Cipher A, we pumped up quite a bit more, at least for a short term, and in the longer term just pumped up quite a bit more. Confirms in about 2 days. I don't know how much that means. But what I'm thinking more for the short term is we've either bottomed out right here where we are right now. We're hitting a spiral line and our VWAP is curving down to 3-day. Could curve back up though. Or we continue farther down given that we have the red dot on our 2-day right here. It could be like this. You know what I mean? It could have already it could play out a bit more. What I'm thinking is it's going to create maybe a double bottom pattern at 44 is what I'm looking at, this main line right here, something like this, and then you continue forward. I think that's likely with how the money flow is. That's what I'm really looking at on the 2-day. And the daily, your VWAP's curving back down, so I do think in the short term you should be able to come out down a bit farther right here. And then when we have, money flow starting to come out here, red dots confirming on our lower time frames, this blood diamond in 8-hour confirmed, it does seem likely you should come down, maybe create a double bottom pattern at this line, really test this, and then continue forward. What I'm looking at, and we could maybe get some money flow crossovers into the red on some of these time frames and just come right in and come right out, which is a high probability, I think. But lower time frames, in terms of a possible long right now, a scalp long, maybe, let's see, maybe you could get something out of this, but I'm not seeing the confirmations I want to see. I want to see some, bullish divs here and there. Not a bullish div under 15 yet. Maybe you got one on your 10 or something, not even on the 10. So you're not seeing any bullish divergences just yet. A ballsy trader, somebody who likes to take more risks, may give it a shot, 33-minute bullish div right there. Bam, probably lock in your profits, a couple $100 up here. Right here would be perfect place. You probably are hitting a local fib level right here. Not a trade I took, but you're getting close to it. Not a trade I took because I'm just not seeing the normal confirmations I like to see to be confident. But yeah, there's that possibility. Just keep in mind, blood diamond in your 8-hour. I do think you may have a double bottom pattern here to scare people off. You could even come down. From our high right here, what would a healthy correction be? Even if you came down 10%, that would be a pretty healthy correction on the way up. If you test this fib level 42, so 43, 44k, big area right here. This would be a healthy correction on the way up. Let's move on to Ethereum. it's in the general, same ballpark. I'm really looking right here at this fib level, right around 3,300, to maybe get a double bottom pattern just like here. Ethereum's always a little bit more volatile than Bitcoin. On your 2-day, your VWAP's curving down, confirmed a green dot here, similar to this. So we just kept continuing forward. This red dot didn't amount to much, but we were still in the green here. Now we're in the red. We're curving up, so I would kind of consider it the same thing. I do think that you should come down as soon as you do print. This was the red dot that I could show you us. Yeah, I mean you're getting a bearish div on your daily, so I do think it'll play out something like here to here at least. You come down, you create kind of that double bottom pattern. You come down to maybe 3,300 this time. This would be a nice double bottom pattern right here, right off of here, and then you continue forward. That would be a real good thing. And I still think 4,000, maybe even higher for Ethereum. Ethereum's tougher to predict, but I think 4,100 is a good goal by the end of April. I think it's going to be a slower ascent up, but most bullish of cases, even 44.8K we could get up to by the end of April. Bitcoin, I'm looking at 60K. That's a big point. Bearish div right here, money flow starting to curve down in your 8 hours. That does look pretty bearish. I do think there's a high likelihood you're going to come down to this general area right here. And then you're probably going to get that money flow crossover into the red, money flow crossover into the red in the daily. Last time it happened, you did come right back up. So that's a more bullish case. You just continue forward here. But I do think based on how the higher time frames are looking, we will come down a bit further here. That's what I'm looking at for Ethereum. And what could happen, what's interesting is, if Bitcoin or Ethereum, Bitcoin and Ethereum come down a bit, a healthy, 5-10% correction here, some things could still do well. I mean, let's look at Cardano on our daily here. VWAP curving up while you're in the green. You get that green dot, bam, 152 is in the cards. So we could have a bit more of an alt season. However, you look at your 8 hour, things like that, you're about to get a bearish div right there. Almost a bearish div. Let's look at our 4 hour. 4 hour, you get bearish divs printing as money flows generally coming out. So, don't take it to the bank, but there is a shot. Sometimes when Ethereum and Bitcoin are away, they're sideways, more correcting. Some of these will pump up. I think Cardano might have a shot to pump up to $1.50. Confidence level on it, not extremely high, but some altcoins could do well here. And Polkadot too. There's a few that are very undervalued. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Please please subscribe to the channel if you're new. And if you want to check out my exclusive Discord with some of my exclusive analysis on stocks, mainly crypto though, entry points, stop losses, take profits, not right 100% of the time, but right most of the time. Link in description below. If you want to check out my course, link in description below. There's a discount code. Right now I'm going to raise the price probably within a week, so check that out. It's a good deal right now. A lot of people have really liked it. Risk management, trading psychology, everything theoretically you need to know to interpret market cipher and make safe trades with good risk management. There's no guarantees in life, but a lot of people have really liked the course. If you want to create a new Bybit account, want to create a new Phoenix account, my links in description below. Check those out. If you want to get market cipher, use my link in description below with my discount code down below as well. That should be all. If you want to do a one-on-one session with me, link in description below. It's through the Market Cipher Academy. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Goodbye.